Toastmasters and guests, others. This is the first speech in phase 2 of the Pathways program, which I'm totally committed to. And so to start off, my son told me last year, Dad, I've been learning to play the guitar better, and I'm writing some songs about the West to go along with my music. So this could be a big deal. Would you give me a little help? I know that you're pretty good at writing, or at least I think you are, and if you could give me a little help, that would be very much appreciated. So I said to him, sure, you know, you want me to, sort of a Western theme, you know, Western. He lives in Austin. I used to live in Texas, so I just not going to be too difficult to get into this. So what I did is I wrote what is turned out to be a trilogy, which I'm going to read to you here shortly. But it may go on from a trilogy to a decalogy or something. You know, there may be 10 stanzas. This is just the first 3 stanzas. So I did it, and I sent it to my son. And, of course, I was very proud of my work. I only sent him the first stanza. He wasn't as enthusiastic as I was. In fact, the feedback was sort of negative. And we had sort of a 2 or 3 month interregnum when there was very little communication. But then he finally sort of came around, and he said to me, you know, Dad, somebody gave me a book about cowboy songs and poetry back in the early part of the 1900s, and it reminds me of your stuff. Maybe it's not so bad. So I'm going to read it to you because this could be the beginning of something really great. Okay, this is called the Lonely Cowboy Trilogy. Part 1. I'm on the range. I can't make change. My horse has mange. Dagnabbit. The cows are too lean to sell for a profit. They're eating my range grass. Dagnabbit. It's cloudy at night. Can't see any starlight. Can't get any saddle sleep. Dagnabbit. Now the stream is run dry, and there's no fish to fry. My grub is a hassle. Dagnabbit. My neighbor's sheep are out of reach. Now that he's strung that barbed wire, plus he's warned me twice about their lice. Dagnabbit. Can't just ride off from here. Can't leave it behind. It's dry and it's dusty. Dagnabbit. Now that didn't go over that well with him. He had a more romantic view of the West. Something more serene was what he was looking for. But I've ventured on with my Lonely Cowboy. Part 2. Bury me deep and pack the dirt hard. Otherwise I'll be back. There's no hiding from me. You shot first, you coward, while my finger just slipped. Now I'm lying here thinking, there's no hiding from me. Soon as I get my breath and can squeeze through this grate, I'm going to emerge. There's no hiding from me. Leave my woman alone if you've got any sense. I'll skin you alive, boy. There's no hiding from me. Well, it goes on from there. I get the idea. And I've got to fit into the time period here. Okay, now, the final one was part 3. I'm up on a knoll Now that I've climbed out of that hole, watch out for me. It was no fun being on the run, then tucked in that hole far out of the sun. Watch out for me. I'm still mean and lean, still far from clean, and aching for some old Jim Beam. Watch out for me. The bank will open well before. I'll be there to make my haul. It's time I restock my empty pockets. Watch out for me. He doesn't like the idea that people do things that are sort of illegal. Watch out for me. By sundown, I'm out of here, across the river, past the trees, going on home again for sure. Don't watch out for me. So that's sort of where I am now. I'm trying to think of, maybe some of you might come up with the proper music to go along with these rather short sentences. They're not stretched out, but I'm looking forward to somebody, maybe John Cargyle, will come up with a lyric that we can put this to a guitar. And I'm doing some research on Cowboys and getting to know what they're up to, where they came from, what their future is. And I've discovered that there's such a thing as cowboy poetry, which you can even find on YouTube, and conferences that they get together. I'm at an age now where if you can open up ideas, you've got the time to go ahead and explore. So for me, it's a whole new beginning. Thank you.